Okay, so the reason for doing the reach target method, you could just attach your sword to your hand and animate the character's arm to move the sword around. But sometimes it's a better way to animate by animating the sword rather than the character. So in this case, what I'm going to do is use this axe, and I'm actually going to alter it a bit because I know I want the end of the axe to be able to line up with a certain position easily. Right now the axe pivots in the middle, but if I set it like to one end, let's see what is there. Now I can control the axe and rotate it from right here, and that's going to make it really easy to rotate the exact position where the axe head is going to strike. All right, so now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and attach the axe to the hip. So when the character walks around, his axe goes wherever he goes. So I will go ahead and, with the axe attached, right click and pick the attach. And I'm going to attach it to his hip there. Um, and now I want to use a reach target to have the character always reach for the axe with his hand. So I'm going to select the character, go into the animation tab of the modify panel, open the reach panel, and then I'm going to select his hand, and I want to select target and keep current pose, and I'll click on the axe. Okay, now he's reaching for the axe, and I want the rotation there and everything. One more thing you want to do is click on this ellipsis here, and make sure the maintain offset is attached, because he's maintaining an offset from the origin of the axe, which is up here. That's where we're going to animate the axe from. Okay, so that's all looking good here. So I'll go ahead and say that. Rotation is what you want here, because you want his wrist to rotate when you rotate the axe. So that's all good. So I'm going to close this. Now, if I grab the axe, remember it's going to move and rotate from the front here, so it's really easy to control exactly where the front of that axe is going to go. And see, you can overreach his hand there, but when you do that, you can just move it back so that it is, he's grabbing it again. So that's why that's a really good way to do it if you need to be accurate with something. For a sword or an axe, you can probably get away with just attaching it to his hand and rotating his wrist around and stuff. But like something with a coffee cup where it needs to go right to his mouth, to an exact location, you'd really want to use a reach target so you can control it super exactly. And then if we move this out here, for instance, and rotate it then this way, what I just did there is I pressed the E key a second time, and that gives you world and local rotation, which you might find useful for, more careful animating. But you see how easily I can get his pose to always, and the same is true for if I press the W key a second time. So I can get really exacting on my position of the axe head, or the tip of your sword in your case. So hope that's helpful.